Well, ladies and gentlemen, g'day. Welcome back to the channel. So, I'm sure you know that Black Friday is amongst us. It's been amongst us for the last 3 days. And there's been a few people who have commented on the fact that some of the deals are not as good as it may seem. Now, if we were to go into the Black Friday deals, we can see here, you can actually see that there are a few tanks, and a lot of people are commenting on the fact that they're not really as good as they think, which is fair enough. Black boxes have made a return into Blitz. The problem with these black boxes is they've been nerfed. They've actually been nerfed. I can't believe Wargaming have done this with black boxes of all containers. Yeah. It's a bit melodramatic, to be honest with you. It's a bit upsetting, the fact that they have been nerfed. But there you go. They've been nerfed. And more so, to pour more water on the wound, we have a black box draw. And for each of these draws, each time you need... So the first one is 40 tickets. The next one is 60. Then 25. Then 100. Then 80. Then 115. Then 130. Then 150. Then 165. Then 180. Then 200. And it goes on and on and on. That's a lot of tickets. If you calculate just the last 6 or the last 5, 200. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? No. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Sorry. 12. That is 1,200 tickets just to complete the last 5 stages of the draw. If you want to complete the rest of them, I would assume it'll probably be round about the 2,000, maybe just over 2,000 credit tickets price tag to get yourself all of these black boxes. Now, how much gold can you potentially get from these black boxes? I'm not so sure. I don't know, because they're all black box 1s, apart from these ones right here, which are black box 2s. That's it. So, Wargaming, my question to you is, why aren't these cheaper? Why aren't they cheaper? Why are they 40... Why does it start at 40 tokens or 40 coupons straight off the bat? Shouldn't they be a bit cheaper than that? If you want people to purchase more Black Friday deals, why are you making it a bit more expensive than it needs to be? I don't understand. Because not only, as I said, are the black boxes now nerfed, so they give worse rewards more of the time, but now it's more expensive now to actually get them. I just don't understand why Wargaming would think it's a good idea to do that. Which, again, pushes me on to this draw right here, which is, of course, the 116 F3 draw. Now, I'm no magician, of course. I'm no, teller of the future, but why the hell is the 116 F3 in a draw? Why? I'm confused here. Why would they put it in a draw? And how much is the draw going to cost? Okay, it's going to cost quite a bit. Why is it in a draw? I'm genuinely confused as to why they put this tank in a draw. Why didn't they sell it? I mean, the last Black Friday last year, it was in the Black Friday sale. In fact, it was the main tank to get in the Black Friday sales. When you purchased enough of the currency in order to get to that level, the 3rd level, to get the tank. And I think it was like $350 or something like that to get the tank. By now, you could have sold it for gold. You could have put a 30,000 gold price tag outright for people to purchase it. Or 25,000 gold, and people would have purchased it. Why is it in a draw? Is that your way of saying, yep, we're going to put it in the Black Friday sale, but we're going to put it in a draw? Why? Just have it as it is. Just have it normally. Why would you put it in a draw? I'm genuinely confused. Honestly, I don't understand where Wargaming's logic comes from when it comes to this thing. But there you go. And then, of course, I've got people asking me what they should purchase from these options here if they get the chance to purchase it with, you know, the what do you call it, the coupons that they accumulate from the offers that they purchase. And I think a lot of people saying, well, should I buy a collectible? I said, no, don't bother buying the collectible. Should I get a black box? I mean, if you want to, sure. And then people are saying, oh, what if I have enough to get myself a grand surprise container? And I say, you know what? Why don't you get the grand surprise container instead? Because at least with this, you're guaranteed to get either a tank or gold. That is a guarantee. You get either a tank or a gold. There's a 20% chance that you'll get a tank and an 80% chance that you'll get gold. Why wouldn't you take that chance? Because at the end of the day, you're still going to get gold regardless. It's free gold back. Well, it's not really free gold back, but it's gold that you recuperate back after you've spent gold on purchasing a tank or a couple tank bundles. You might as well get the grand surprise container. Don't even bother with the bloody the tanks. Just get this. Don't even bother with the tanks in the drawer, in the thing. Just get this. This is actually a decent offer, and I quite like this. Now, obviously, you can get yourself free 7 days of premium time if you just click that. There's your free 7 days of premium, which is awesome. And I believe there will be a hacked container that will come up that you can purchase, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, that is the Black Friday rant over, I think. As I said, overall, I don't know why they've decided to nerf the black boxes, why they've decided to bring back black boxes now in their nerf state, and basically give us a draw that is quite expensive. So, yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comments down below what you think of this draw. Do you think it's a good idea that they've introduced basically a brand new draw? I'm pretty sure, I don't think there was ever a black box draw, or I could be wrong. Please correct me in the comments down below. But my point is, why is it that it is a black box draw for Black Friday? Like, I get it, it's Black Friday, black box, yay, cool. But like, make it a bit cheaper. Make, you know, give people the opportunity to recuperate the gold that they spent. You know, it's an incentive because they'll buy more bundles and they'll get more gold back. And then they could buy more bundles and they'll get more gold back. You see? Supply and demand. Simple economics. Or as they say, microeconomics in this case. A lot of people might say it's macroeconomics. Not necessarily. In this case, because it's specifically talking about an organization, we are talking microeconomics. There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, look after yourselves and stay safe on the battlefield. Oh, and by the way, go check out my latest video from yesterday where I made a comparison between a KV2 and a Type 5 Heavy. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Inspired by the one and only Scanner Slow, aka HD Android Gaming. All right, peace.